Now, I mentioned in my knockoffs video that I was going to have a little chat to you about the shape of the channel at the moment, I think is one way to put it. You'll have seen that I did my Excelsior's Domain Goes West series of videos, and they were quite useful for me in the sense that they gave me a little bit of space to breathe, because I was able to do several videos on the same day and then time those to come out over a number of weeks, doing sort of a couple of videos per week. And having established those sort of time slots, I think what I'm probably going to try and do is keep those time slots for slightly longer form videos, so around the sort of 15-20 minute mark, and do those as premieres like I normally would do, because I can generally get back from work for that sort of time, so I can kind of join in the premiere chat. That's generally doable for me. And that then made me think about, well, what would I do for the sort of the smaller videos where I've picked something up from eBay and I just want to sort of show you that one, And what I'm basically going to do is I'm just going to drop those in as standalone videos from time to time, just as little sort of fillers in between the longer videos, as and when I've got something to show you. So I may well not do those as premieres. I'll just drop them in. If for some reason they go a little bit longer, I will do them as premieres. But looking at how I've done things in the past, I think Sunday nights are just, there's no point, because I don't think anybody's particularly invested in being online on a Sunday night to watch toy videos from my own experience. I think during the week is probably the more popular slot for whatever reason. Be interested to hear your comments about, what is actually best for you, because then I could try and gear things towards particular times. So if I do slightly longer ones and I want to do them as premieres, maybe I'll do them on a Saturday night or something like that. That might be an option. Otherwise, I'm just going to drop them in with a very generic sort of intro to them, and then obviously I'll just take you through whatever it is that I've picked up. In terms of other series of videos going forwards, I don't have any firm plans at the moment. I've been in a bit of a sort of recording frenzy the last few days, mainly because I've had a lot of pickups that I just haven't looked at yet. So I've been wanting to try and get a bit up to date. And it did occur to me that sometimes I am my own worst enemy in trying to generate content at high speed. And I don't think it's particularly necessary, and I'm putting pressure on myself to do that, which I don't need to do, because I'm still doing Cosmic Council every couple of weeks, so I've got that to sort of make time for as well. So once I'm caught up, I'm going to try and space out my videos a bit more so that I'm not trying to do it all in one fell swoop, because realistically I can't do that. So I obviously, I just want to keep doing a sort of steady stream of content. And where possible, I will keep that on sort of fairly regular days. If I can, and that just gives me breathing space to know that if I have videos banked, then I don't need to worry about not having done one that week, because I know I've got a few to cover me for the next few weeks. So I think for me that's the most sensible way to approach it. And I do want to say thank you to everybody who's been watching the videos, because I had a bit of a dip when I took my cartoon intros off, which I was kind of expecting, because that was kind of inevitable, but I am now creeping upwards again in terms of the watch hours. So I'm over 3,000 watch hours for the last year again now. So if that keeps creeping up, I might be able to get monetized again in a couple of months or something like that. It'll be interesting to see if I do get accepted this time. I haven't purged every single last cartoon intro video, because then the Starfleet ones I've kept for my own personal nostalgia for old time's sake. I couldn't quite bring myself to get rid of those ones, so I've left those on. I don't know if that will scupper me for reused content, but as of right now, the vast majority of what I'm doing is brand shiny new stuff. So that I should be fine on that basis. It's just getting myself over that line of the 4,000 watch hours that I believe I need, and then reapplying and seeing what happens. So I'm hoping they don't move the goalposts again in the meantime, because that would be annoying. But that's what I'm sort of going for as a hobby, just to see if I can do it. And it's been a fun journey, and I've met a lot of people doing it, and I hope to continue meeting people doing it. And I've come to expect certain people to be in my chat, which is lovely. So that was just my sort of. It's a very sort of broad future plan. I know it's not particularly specific, but that's my sort of general direction of travel, is just to try and maintain a sort of a reasonably steady stream of content for you. In fact, I'm just thinking now, I've got so many ideas are sort of written down, and every time I do one video, I realise I've got another 3 that I haven't actually captured as in writing yet to actually do. So I'm just working through my my playlist, so to speak, in terms of what I actually need to put out there. But I'll leave it there for now. But that was my little sort of update on the state of the nation. And on that note, I really need to get some editing done. I really, really do, because there's a lot of stuff to edit and upload and all that good stuff. So I think I better get some in the queue. So on that note, I will leave it there. And obviously, do please like and subscribe. That would be lovely. And let people know about the channel if you're enjoying it. And at some point, I might even do a slightly more exciting banner for the channel as well. These are all things that I'm going to get to in time. But I'm not going to put myself under pressure to do it, because I don't need to. And I think with all these things, the trick is a little bit of moderation. It can become a bit all-consuming if you're not careful. So I think you just need to be self-aware enough to know when you need to take a step back. And it was fun doing the tour stuff, just doing the sort of the little journey stuff. It was just something different. And it did make me think that actually, this was quite nice, because it allowed me to slow down a bit. Give me some breathing space, and and I say, this is all of my own making, so this is all, so I can do what I choose to do. I'm not obliged to do anything. So if I want to slow down a bit, I can do. That is within my power. But anyway, as I say, hopefully I will keep on doing a steady stream of content. If you've got anything you'd particularly like to see from me, or you'd like me to look at or talk about, let me know. And that could be another sort of long form video for you. So I will say cheers for now and get on with some editing. Cheers.